Hello, welcome to Crafting with Kathilee. I just want to do a quick video and show you the project I've been working on. I participated in a fun little Jeanette Lane live this morning where she crafts, and she did a little pocket pouch book thing for a pen pal, and I did one too. And my inspiration for this was something that I got in a swap a long time ago. So here's the swap item I got a long time ago. And it's a little trifold, triangular fold. I think there's a name for this, but I can't think of what it is. Cute little tag. Very, very easy project to make. And this says, "Life's too short, buy the shoes." I wish I had that stamp. And it says, "Kathy, God's blessings and goals, greetings. I hope you enjoy this very late rack swap. Happy Halloween, peace, Mary." I unfortunately do not know which group this was in, if it was even a Facebook group. It might have been a group in a Cricut group or some other card swap group. And so I don't know who Mary is and how to thank her, but it's so cute and it inspired me to make some of my own. So let's have a peek. Okay, the first one I made was this one, and I have this paper on order, but thankfully a friend of mine gave me a bunch of it, and she even cut out all the little embellishments, or maybe they were chipboard, I don't know, but anyway, she already trimmed all these and fussy cut them. I love to fussy cut, but she did it for me. And then some of them she laminated, and some of them I did glossy accents. So here's the first one. I did add twine, baker's twine here. I used a stripe, and the back of the stripe was candy, and then a spider web. I intended on doing mine the same way she did it, with the black background, with the base being black, but I grabbed the wrong paper and cut yellow in that size first, so mine's yellow instead. And then my tag has a cute little, got candy embellishment, a little haunted house, and just very simply tucks in there. I think there'll be room so I can stick either a bag of candy corn in here or Ghirardelli chocolates is what I think I will stick in there. So there's the first one I made. And then here's the second one I made, where I put glossy accents on the corn. I did some glimmer Martha Stewart glitter pens here, and added a little, I can't think of what this is called, the little sparkle in a pen. Can't think of the name of it. Anyway, and then this time I did a little differently. I laminated the little tag, and then I didn't glue those all the way down so I can slide those in. And that's going to be my little tag here. So those were the ones that I made. And I do have some pre-cut, but I'll show you real quick how simple this is. I don't have my good trimmer on. I'm just going to use an old Fiskars one. So here we go. First of all, it is super simple. I am going to do the base of this one in black. And it's 12 inches wide. And it's simply 4 inches. You can see my 4 up there. It's simply 4 inches by 12 inches. I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple of these because I think I'm going to make more than one of these for my pen pal. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut 3 of these. 4 inches by 12 inches. Set my trimmer aside for a second, and then I'll bring this down so you can see it a little bit, so you can see the markings. Maybe I'm scattering embellishments everywhere. Okay, can you see the markings? So real simple. I am scoring at, scoot this over so you can see it, I hope. I'm scoring at 4 inches and 8 inches on all 3 of these. Scoring at 4 inches and 8 inches. If you have a chance in the comments of this video, first of all, please like my video. If you have a chance, put in the comments also how you found my channel. I'm just curious to see how everybody's finding me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and score this along the folds. And I'm doing this now because it makes it easier for me to do the next step if I have these scored, because then I can see where the score marks are a little bit easier. So I'm just scoring all of these quickly. And again, rarely, if you watched my channel before, you know that unless it's a big mini album, unless it's a big project like a mini album or a journal or something like that, I tend to make more than one of everything I make. I wish I did it all the time, because there's sometimes that I really miss out on having a project that I made, and I never ever duplicate the project. Okay, so now I want to take, and I simply want to cut from the upper corner to the bottom corner on each of these pieces. And how I do that is I just line up the point right there where my trimmer is going to hit on the bottom, and right there where my trimmer is going to hit on the bottom and on the top. I try to line them up. There is no exactness to this. Okay, so can you see I just cut that, and that's going to be one of my little tilts. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, cutting from the top to the bottom. I'm just matching up on my trimmer. I'm just matching up. Whoops, and then my blade fell out. From the top to the bottom. So then I have this piece like this. I'm going to quickly do that on my other two pieces. If I had some Jeopardy music or something to play for you guys, I would, you know, do 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 do. Oh, I'm having a hard time seeing that one again. Just score that a little bit more because I couldn't see it. Okay, there it is. So just simply scoring, and I can save these for another project easily, because we all like to use, I only save usable scraps. I don't save itty bitty bits anymore unless it's graphic 45. I will save itty bits of graphic 45 because that paper is like gold to me. And I use some of those small scraps of my graphic 45 paper in my planner. And you just never know what you might be able to use some of that on. So I'm just simply doing this 3 times. Alright, so there I have this. I do not like the black edges, so I'm going to go ahead and take my Tim Holtz Distress ink and just blacken up my edges, because this is white core cardstock. I think this is from Walmart. I usually use my black core Recollections, my solid core Recollections, the inexpensive stuff, or I use my nice Basil Basics cardstock. So I just did that. All right, here's one of the yellow ones I cut, so you can see they're the same. I already had a couple of these pieces cut too, so this will be kind of the same as the last one. And it's so simple. I did already blacken up these edges. Can you see that? And I use glue on this. You can use whatever you want. So first, I'm just putting my glue on. An ATG gun would work fine for this. I like my glue though. And this is my art glitter glue. My girlfriend Leanne ordered art glitter glue for both of us. Because we saw it in everybody else's videos. All the big, not all, many of the big crafters we've found use art glitter glue on their projects. And it's like, we never ordered it. Like, what's the big deal? We've got our tape runner. We've got our other glue. We've got our Scotch Quick Dry. We've got this. We've got that. Should be fine, right? Yeah. I should have never waited so long to order art glitter glue, because it is amazing. And that little tiny fine tip is amazing. So I thank my friend Leanne for ordering that for us. Okay, see how fast and simple that was? Super fast, super simple. Little Cricut Don't mind me. Okay, I also have a piece of the black web already cut and already edged with the black. And again, my paper like this should be here any day now. In fact, it might already be at the post office. It's been a few days since I got the mail. So it might already be at the post office, but I'm sure glad my friend sent me some of this anyway for me to use. So I really appreciate her kindness. And okay, so there's my inside base. I think this one I'm going to, the other ones, this candy was over here, but I think I want more of the candy to show on this one. Next step, simply glue this bottom part down. Easy peasy. Glue it down. I like to take my bone folder. Okay, there's that one. Now I'm going to crisscross this one over it. Oh, I went up a little high on that one. Oh well, there's no right or wrong in paper crafting. Only when you're making complicated folios and mini albums. But on a project like this, no big deal. And I got a little glue out there. Okay, so there's one little pocket. Now for the tag, I guess I need a little piece of background for the tag. All right, there's my background piece for the tag. Now you can use, my other trimmer has a scalloped edge. This one doesn't, so I'm just going to make my own big wide scallops, and I don't even care if they don't match up right. I am just having fun, not gonna stress about perfection on this, because whoever I send it to probably isn't gonna care, especially if I send it off to a little kid or a pen pal or a friend who is not a crafter. They will just look at this and go, oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, I hope. And again, I'm gonna do the edges. Now, I don't, we have to remember, the reason I'm not stressing about this is because we are our own worst critics. I see so many great YouTubers. I didn't quite do the edge on this one. Who say, oh, I made a mistake here, what should I do with it? And I always tell them the same thing in the comments. Don't throw it away, use it, send it, nobody's going to even notice. This one I want to make a little pocket. Because I think on this one I'm going to put some embellishments, some thin embellishments, like maybe some stickers or some die cuts. And I want to put it inside this little pocket. So the other ones don't have a pocket, but the new ones I make probably will. So I'm just going to set this down. And now you can see that there's a little pocket in there. So then I can put a little Ziploc of embellishments maybe in there. Okay, that's going to go in there, but first I have to make the front. And all I'm going to do, like I said, she did some laminating on these fun little guys for me. And I think I like the little girl. So I need my punch. I'm just going to punch up on her hat. Quick punch. This is some cute little twine from, that was wrapped, the outside wrapped into a package that somebody else sent me. Had this cute twine, so I like to reuse stuff like that and not just throw it away or stash it forever. So I'm going to do that. That's going to be here, and I need to find something I can use to hold this little baby in. Don't really like that one. Maybe, gosh, I don't even know. Let's do, I thought there was a little boy. No, he's not big enough. Let's do a ghost. The ghost doesn't have any type of embellishments, but I'm just going to, and I may add some color or some shimmer to this ghost later. Okay, I'm only gluing half of this ghost because I want my little girl to be able to slide in behind him. So I'm just going to do half my ghost right here. That way my little tag can still slide in behind it like that. And I need some sort of word. These were all laminated. So maybe magical. Let's do hocus pocus. And again, I want her to be able to slide in there, so I'm only going to put glue on the two outside parts. I'm not putting glue in the middle. I'm just going to put it on the two outside parts and just going to slide it on like that. Smeared it a little bit. Nobody's going to notice but me. Okay, so now there's the hocus pocus, and now my little girl can just slide right in here. Maybe. Well, I know she can get in there. Come on. All right. So there's my little tag. The little girl's just sliding in here so the tag can come out. There's my fun little girl in my little tag, and I'm going to pop her in here. And then real quick, I'm going to go over and grab a little bit of twine. Sorry, one day I'll do when I straighten up my craft room, my hobby room, I will do a little tour, but right now I'm embarrassed to see. It's really cluttered. I mean, I have so much stuff in here. My desk area usually stays pretty clean. It's not right now. It's covered with all these embellishments and such. So now I'm just going to take this twine and give it a couple of wraps around. Okay, there's only enough for two. So I'm just going to tie it right here. I can hear my husband letting the dog out. My dogs are afraid of the wind, and the wind blew today, so neither one of them wanted to go out and go potty at bedtime. And now, of course, 20 minutes later, the one dog needs out. A little extra piece I'm just going to go through here and maybe tie it on this back piece. Little extra piece, since I hate to waste it and it's not really big enough to do anything else. So it's a couple of pieces of twine there. And then what I did, uh-oh, my little guy fell out. Oh no, she got out. She's trying to escape. My little witch is trying to escape. I am getting closer. I just started doing these videos at the beginning of the pandemic shutdown, and I'm almost to 70 viewers or 70 subscribers, so I'm excited about that. I'm thinking I'm going to have to do a subscriber giveaway when I get to 100. Okay, this is a little punch, my Stampin' Up! Punch label. Love it. I punched a bunch of these, and on some of them I went ahead and put foam tape, and you can see I left a little ditch because it has to go over that little ditch there. So I'll go ahead and peel those off. If I didn't put the little ditch, then there would be a bulge spot where the twine would be underneath the foam tape, and I don't want that. I want it to lay, I want the tag to lay fairly flat. So I'm just gonna, you can see I'm gonna line it up so that it goes over that stuff. So pretty easy to do. There we go. Have that lined up, and now I'm gonna find a few embellishments. I like the little leaf, and the leaves I did, and what I did is I put that Martha Stewart glitter gel paint pen kind of things. I don't know what they're called. Years ago, Michael's and Joann's all had them. I don't know if they even make them anymore. They might. So I'm just going to put a little leaf across there, and then maybe a piece of candy. Yeah, I'm going to do a piece of this candy. I might kind of tuck the candy right there. I didn't put glue on the very back of that top piece because I want that. And then what should we sit here? I'm thinking, I did a pumpkin on a bunch of the other ones, but I think maybe it's time for a kitty cat right there. So let's grab a little kitty. And again, I don't want to glue above his eyes because it'll go off, and I don't want to glue the curl of his tail. So I will go over here, over here. Got to be generous with my glue though, because this is laminated. So, and then we'll just stick him on there. Press him down a little. I'll stick my bone folder back there so I can press him down a little bit better. He doesn't want to stick there. He doesn't want to stick right there because that has glossy accents, so I'm going to put a whole load of glue right there. And again, I'm going to hold the bone folder behind him, press with my fingers, and if that doesn't stay, I may have to use some other adhesive, but I think that'll stay now. I just got to press it down a little bit. Yeah, it's going to stay. All right, so there's this one, and it was pretty fast because even with all my talking, it took not that long. So cute, super simple. I have enough cut out right now, bases for 3 more. I can probably pop out 10 more of these in just a couple of hours, or maybe even an hour. I just need to cut some more base pieces. So, oh, and I forgot a piece. I was supposed to put these underneath. No, these. I was supposed to put these. I don't know. I have some cut somewhere. I was supposed to put another layer back here, but like I said, nobody will know but me. All right, thanks for visiting Crafting with Kathilee. I hope you liked seeing my fun little projects. Tag just fell out of that one. Hope you like my fun little trifold pocket thingies, for lack of a better word to call them. Hope you like them. And please like my video, subscribe to my channel. If you feel so inclined, share my video. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a great night and happy Halloween.